Hey, it's Michael, and it's time for another tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be taking a look at how you can create a professional business website using all the knowledge and skills that you've learned in previous tutorials. So this is going to be your first official website, and it's going to show you how easy it is to use WordPress once you're familiar with the inner workings of this amazing content management system. So I'm on my website, fonthtml.com, which, as you know, is the demo site that I've been using for many of the tutorials. And as you can see, it has the default WordPress 2016 theme. So I'm going to go ahead and swap this out with something else, and then I'm going to be building out a sample website. So I'm going to the dashboard, and I'm going to go to appearance and themes, and there's an awesome theme that I had used a while back that I'm going to look for. So I'm just going to click on add new, and I'm going to search for the name of that theme. Alright, and here it is. So I'm just going to install, and I'm going to activate. Alright, so now that the theme is activated, I'm going to take a look at the site and see if there is any change. Alright, and here it is. So this is the theme. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look and see if I can find the demo of this site so that I can use it as a guide when creating this example. So let's see if I can find that demo. Okay, so apparently this is the developer of the theme, and we're looking for the demo file. Let's just go here and let's open that in another browser. So this is what the theme looks like, and this is what the potential of your website can be once you've actually completed setting up your site. So this is a good indication of what features and what layout you can have once you've completed your website. So we're just going to use this as a guide when we're creating our sample website. Alright, so let's just go back to our site, and we're going to start setting things up. Now, one thing I want to mention again, I think I've mentioned it in our tutorials, is that once you have installed a theme, usually there's a section on the left hand side called theme options or options, and it's usually created after you've installed a theme. You will most often find it when you install premium themes, but for free themes it's a little bit different sometimes. At the moment I'm not seeing a theme options on the left hand side, so I'm going to take a guess that in order to customize this theme, you actually have to go to appearance and customize. So again, it's usually theme options on the left, or you can find the options of editing the theme in the customize section. So let's just go here and take a look. And as we guessed, here is a bunch of options. So home slider, about us section, featured section, portfolio section, and as you can see, that pretty much coincides with what we're seeing on the home page here. About us, features, portfolio. So I'm guessing that you can actually use these sections here to set up your website to look like this. So the first thing on the agenda is to actually go ahead and create a menu. So if you notice that in this theme we have homepage, about us, testimonials, services, blog and contact, we're actually going to go ahead and create those same pages on our website. So we're going to go to pages and add new, and we're just going to go ahead and create the pages. So we're going to go with home, and then about us, and then service. We're not going to create every single page, but you could if you want to, of course. Let's go with the shop. And next we have the blog. And finally we have contact. Alright, so now we have all our pages in place. What we need to do now is actually go ahead and create a menu. So we're going to go to appearance and menus. And I actually created this menu earlier, but for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you how exactly I did it. So I went and create a new menu, and you're going to give your menu a name. And then we're just going to add the pages we want to show in the menu. So the home page, about us, blog, contact, service, and shop. So home, about us. Let's try to get the look similar. So we have a home, about us. Let's put the service before the shop. So it should be service, shop, and then I believe blog and contact. Okay, great. And then now we're just going to select where we want this menu to show. And we're going to select primary menu and click on save menu. Alright, so the menu should be up. So let's go back to our sample website and refresh. And here we have home, about us, service, shop, blog, and contact. Now, besides the menu, you should notice that on the website currently, all that is showing is something that says nothing found, right? By default, when you install a WordPress theme, that theme is set to display all your latest blog posts on your homepage. So if you have a blog on your website with a series of posts, pretty much every theme out there is set by default to display the blog page as the home page. But that's not what we're actually looking to do with this website. Since we're creating a business website, we're trying to get a page to show on the home page, similar to as it is shown in the demo. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to change the settings. So we're going to go to settings and reading. And we're just going to change what the front page displays. So we're going to select a static page. And we're going to say we want the front page to show home. And we want the blog page to show the blog. Alright, and once that's done, we're going to click on Save Changes. So nothing much has changed really, except that now WordPress is being told to show the home page that we created as a front page when someone visits the website. Alright, so the next thing on the list is that we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the slider. Alright, this beautiful slider here. And if you recall, when we went to appearance and customize and home sections, there's actually a slider option. So let's go ahead and click home slider and see what it's asking us to do. So here it's basically saying if you want the slider to show, we have to select a page. And apparently when we select a page, it's going to use whatever image that we have on that page or whatever image we set as the featured image on that page as the slider. You can actually see it here in the notes that the page featured image works as a slider banner. and it also gives you the image size that you should use for your slider image. All right, so we're just going to do that really quick. So we're going to go back and we're going to go ahead and create a new page. So we're at pages and add new. And let's just call this page slide 1 for now. And something like check out our amazing buildings. And we're just gonna hit publish. All right, then we're gonna go back to customize. Before we do that, rather, we are going to set an image. Remember, it says that it uses the featured image for the slider, so we're just going to select an image. And we're going to update. All right, now we're going to go to appearance and customize. And we're going to set that slider 1 should show slide 1. And we're going to save and publish. All right, if we refresh, okay, we're actually not seeing anything there, so that's telling us that we didn't do something or we missed a step. All right, and so when you're creating themes, when you're creating websites, it's always important that if you miss a step or something is not showing, that you take a look at why it's not showing. So as far as I can see, I followed what I think should actually show the slide on the home page, but it's not working. So I'm just gonna quickly check the home page to see if there is any additional options. All right, I'm not seeing anything. Let's look at the template. Okay, so sometimes different themes come with options on pages that allow you to change the layout of that particular page. For this particular theme, apparently they created a specific template for the home page, and basically they tell you that if you use this template for your home page, then your web page will take on this look. So for this theme to actually show properly, we actually need to change the template file, or we need to change the template of this page in order to get the home page showing correctly. So we're just going to change it to home page and we're going to update. And let's see if our slide now shows. So let's refresh. Awesome. So here we have our first slide in place. Now, of course, we may want to change this title here. So we're going to say something like, let's go to our page again, edit where it says slide 1, and we're just going to put in an appropriate title. Perhaps this could be the name of your business. So, welcome to Construction Plus. And we're going to update and refresh. All right, so we have the first slider in, and next we're going to go ahead and create a new slider. So we're going to go to appearance, customize, and we're going to put in a second slider. All right, so let's go ahead and create that page again. Same process as before. So pages, add new, and we're going to say that sounds pretty cool. And we're just going to set an image here as well. to publish. And now that that's published, we just need to set the setting again to see that this is our second slider. And save and publish. And refresh. Alright, so we now have two images and two sliders here, and you'll notice that again I use the demo sliders. This is just to save time, but of course when you're creating your own site you can put your own images there. Alright, the next thing on the list that we're going to create is the About Us section. Alright, so let's just check the customize and see if we see an About section, and here it is. Alright, so again this is just asking you to select a page. Alright, so we're going to select our About Us page and we're going to save it. I don't believe there's currently any content on our About Us page, so I'm just going to copy the one from the demo. And I'm going to go to the page. And I'm just going to paste the content there. Alright, so I'm just editing this page and I'm going to paste the content there. I'm going to click on update. Alright, let's go ahead and refresh. And there we actually have our text in place. Alright, so I notice as well that they have an image on the right hand side. So let's just check the customize section and see if they give us that option to change the image. So we set our page. And here's the option to actually change the image. So it says write image and they give you a recommended image size. So I'm just going to set the demo one. And I'm going to hit save and publish. And let's refresh. And there we have the people on the right hand side. Now I also noticed that there is some sections here that give you different ratings. So I also saw that here that we could change that. So if we put in different titles, can change the percentage. So we could go for 100. And you could put in some more as well. Let's just see if I put in enough. Alright, let's put in one more. Let's see. Not sure if this is a construction term or if this is tiling is involved in construction, but of course I'm just building a demo site, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so we have the About Us section set up. And again, of course, if this was your website and we're building a site, let's say on let's say you were a website developer and you were describing your skills, the About Us section could talk about your company or about you and what you have to offer. And then you could go into your different skills, like WordPress could be 100%, HTML could be 70%, CSS could be 90%. You could list those skills. And it doesn't really matter what field you're in, you could find something to put in this area here. Alright, so we have two sections up. Next on our list is the amazing features. So if you're running a company, again, this is where you talk about what services or what features your particular company has to offer. For this example, I'm just going to copy the content to save some time. So let's just click on read more. And in the customize section, if we go back, we can see that there is the featured section. So we're just gonna copy, first of all, copy this which says amazing features. And then we're gonna copy this right here. And we're gonna save and refresh our website to see what we have so far. Okay, awesome. So for this section right here, it says featured page. I'm again realizing that they are requiring you to create a page and select it for the content. So I'm just going to go ahead and create some quick pages and just copy the content. So pages, add new. And the first on our list is online marketing. So we're just going to copy that. Or rather, let's give it something related to our website. We're going along the construction route. So let's just give any title. Let's see. Alright, let's just say construction. And we're just going to copy this demo content, which you would replace with actual content. Okay, that's good. And I'm going to click on publish. And I'm going to click on add new. And I'm going to click on tile. I'm going to name this page tile lane. So let's go ahead and just copy some more content. And we're going to publish. And let's go ahead and copy some more content again. So there's a third option. Let's just go copy it. Let's call this one and we're going to publish. Alright, and then we're going to go back to customize, and now we're just going to set the featured section to each of these options here. So let's go ahead and select, first one we created was construction, then tile lane, and then building approvals. You can also see that they give you the option to change some icons if you want. So let's just select any for now. Oops, selected one twice. And let's select another. And we're going to save and publish. And let's again go and refresh our website. And here we can pretty much see that all our content area for the features are in place. So this is really coming along, and you can pretty much see we haven't spent that much time on the website so far. If you already had your content ready to go, then pretty much you could be on your way to creating a professional website. Alright, next on the list is our portfolio, a very important feature of most websites, especially if you're building one for construction. It's pretty important. So let's go ahead and see how we could add a portfolio to our website. So we're going to go back again, and we're going to go to customize, since that's where all the action is happening. And we're going to look for the portfolio section, and let's see what they want us to do. So I can see that they have a title, a subtitle, and apparently they allow you to choose some categories. All right, so we're going to need to figure out where this category section is coming from. So for now, let's just go ahead and copy the demo information. And we're going to copy this as well. And we're going to save that for now. And let's just take a look at what our website looks like. Okay, awesome. All right, so let's see if we can find that category section. So we know that in posts, there is a category. So it's possible that the team is using this option here. Let's see, there's no other options that allow you to choose a category. So my guess is that it's using the post section to display the images. So let's just give that a try. Let's just create some categories. So on our list we have architecture, branding, and decoration. Let's just create 3 for now. So architecture, let's create branding, and let's create, what was the other? The other was decoration. So let's go ahead and create decoration as well. All right. And let's go ahead and create a post. So I'm just going to try something here. And I don't actually have the images that they're using on the home page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video real quick, and then I'm just going to grab about 3 or 4 of these images, and I am going to attempt to upload them. So I've grabbed the images that I intend to use for the website just to see if things work. And so we're going to go ahead and create a post, add that image, select a category, and see if the image now shows on the website. So let's just name this post House in Beverly Hills. Let's select a category, and let's attempt to put an image there and see if it shows on our website. So I'm just going to upload the images I downloaded. This more looks like a house in Beverly Hills. Really fancy. Alright, so we're going to click on Set Featured Image, and then we're going to go ahead and click on Publish. And let's go ahead and add another. Let's click Set Featured Image and Publish. Alright, so we have 2 images up, 2 posts that are up that are using the category and using the featured images section. So I'm just going to go back to Appearance and Customize. And we're going to go to the Home section again. And let's just set the categories we want to show. So we can see that what we did actually worked, because it's now showing the categories. So we're going to save, and we're going to go to the website and refresh, and voila, it's actually showing on this site. So we have the architecture image in place, and we added the second image to the branding section, and that image is also showing. So if you went ahead and added multiple posts, selected the categories and added featured images to those categories, then you'd actually see the pages showing here, are rather the posts and the images that you set up showing here. So this is really amazing. So the site is really coming along. We pretty much have all the features in place. Let's see what else they have on their website. So of course there is the Our Services section. There is also the team members section, or the talented members section, the more about us, the from our clients, latest blogs, awesome clients, and the list goes on. All right, and if you check in the customize section for this particular theme, you could see that there are also all of these features here. You're basically just looking at what they're requiring. For example, the service section, if we look at the website, the demo, we can see that the services just has a main title, a subtitle, and then it lists out all the services that are offered. So it would pretty much be the same. You will list the title, the subtitle, and then you would create several pages and select those pages. The title that you set for your services page will actually be shown here, right? And they'll give you an option to select an icon as well. That would take care of the services page. And next on the list is the Our Talented Members. So let's just take a look at that really quickly. So we're going to Appearance, Customize. And you can see the team section here. So you could select a page again, add the person's image as the featured image. You could set their Facebook profile, Twitter profile, what their rank is as well. And next on our list is the More About Us section. So if I remembered correctly, when I refreshed this page, it showed me quite some, amazing counters that were counting up. Let's see if we can see that again. Right, I think that's really awesome. Right, the power of WordPress. So if I go back again to Appearance and Customize, we can pretty much see the counter section. Here you can set an image for the background. Alright, so you could have one designed, but let's just put in some features here really quick. Let's save and publish. Let's go ahead and refresh the website. And there we have the counter as well. Of course, it's missing the background image, but you could always put in an image or have your graphic designer design an image for this section here. All right, and next on the list is from our clients. So let's take a look at that. You could Is that the right section? No, it's testimonials. So you could again set the same title, subtitle, and the testimonials could be a number of different pages again. So you would create each page from, each client talking about their experience with you, and then you could select each of those pages here to show in the testimonial section. So that's really awesome and really creative as well. So I think that pretty much sums it up in terms of how you would go ahead and create a home page. Really simple again, and most themes are like this, most free themes. If you're just starting out, then it's a good way to actually get started finding a professional theme for your own personal website. And if you're even building these sites for clients, then it's always good to look at the free themes because they're so easy to customize and so easy to set up. I know that I had created several other pages as well, such as a shop page, a blog page, and a contact page. The blog of your website pretty much would pull in different posts based on what you set it to pull in. If you're not sure how to do that, I can always create a follow-up video to this to show you exactly how you'd set up the blog. But it should be pretty simple to set that up. The shop uses a plugin that is called WooCommerce, and it can be a bit time consuming to set up because there are a number of different steps to follow, and the process of adding products depending on the number of products that you have can take a bit of time. I'm actually going to be creating a full e-commerce website video very shortly or soon that you can actually follow to create a shop, but this is using a plugin called WooCommerce, and this theme is quite compatible with WooCommerce because all the items are being displayed really cleanly and really professionally, and everything is well laid out. So I think this is probably one of the best free themes that I've ever come across, and one that you can check out if you are looking to create a website as well. So I hope this tutorial was quite helpful for you to show you how you can go ahead and create a professional website absolutely free, as in you don't have to pay for any theme. The only thing that you need is a web host and a domain name. If you have any questions about this tutorial, feel free to drop me a comment in the message box below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. If there's any section of this tutorial that you're not sure how exactly to set up, then I can help to show you that as well. Remember, I'll be creating that video on WooCommerce very soon, so you'll know exactly how you can set up your shop. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you share it and look out for my other tutorials.